So my first is the refreshed main menu mod. This just makes my game seem a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. So I download that and I go to my downloads, open my mods folder, extract that from the zip file and then put it into my mods. I like the cozy movie night one's my favorite. You'll see that a lot of the time it'll come up and say that this already exists. That's just because I already have it in my mods folder, just for demonstration purposes. This is how it looks in game. The next is UI Cheats extension. I'm sure most of you know what this is about, but it basically makes my game feel so much more playable. I love being able to basically customize every single part of my Sims life, especially if I'm starting a new game and a lot of the townies or Sims I make don't really have a backstory. I can just cheat their skills, relationships, etc., and it makes life so much easier and much more fun. There is so much more that this mod can do that I haven't demonstrated here, but there is a lot with the occult Sims, vampires, werewolves, mermaids, that sort of thing. And also when you own your own restaurant and stuff like that, there's a lot that can be done there, as well as if you're in a club, there's a lot of things you can do there as well. The creator has put out a long list of everything that you can do with this mod. So this is just a little snippet of what it's capable of. So the way you get to most of these is by right-clicking on each option. So a lot of the time I just go around right-clicking everything to see to see if there's any interactions. I also want to mention that when you add more simoleons to your household, you can also add galactic credits if you do have the Journey to Batu pack, and then your bits and pieces as well. The more columns in CAS menu is probably one of my all-time favorites, just because the 2 columns that we usually get are just not enough. So I usually do the 5 columns. That's my favorite sweet spot. Next is the base mental alcohol or the base mental drug mod. I don't use the drug mod specifically, I use just the alcohol one. If you do get the drug one, alcohol comes with it, but I just prefer the alcohol one. But my favorite part about this mod is that it's very realistic. So I love the real names of the drinks, and then the fact that you can like send a drunk text and your sim will get hungover, like if they have to go to work the next day. I love it so much. These ones are just cute little ones by Vexated. It just makes the game a little bit more personalized, and I like the grid being a little bit more muted as opposed to the harsh lines.